This is a passage from chapter 10. These are Jacob's first moments in Alabama. Forgive me, I have a little sniffles. Jacob, still lying on his back on the steps of the church, saw the cloudless sky, the sugar maples, the contours of the roof. He watched a few crows dart through the trees, their raucous cawing demanding attention. He understood what he saw: sky, trees, building, birds, all familiar even if he couldn't place them. But when he sat up to look around, he couldn't make sense of the whole. He had no idea where he was or how he got there. A nearby wooden sign read, First Baptist Church. An older African-American man stepped into view. He was tall and gangly, like his arms and legs were too long for his body. What was left of his hair was gray, and his front teeth overlapped. The man offered Jacob a sandwich in a plastic bag and coffee in a ceramic mug. "Here, you look like you could use this." Jacob gratefully accepted the offering. He didn't reply. He knew he should say something to the man, but the words would not come. He nodded his head as he unwrapped the sandwich. Without examining the contents, he tore into the food. His empty stomach had been rumbling for hours, but he hadn't made the connection from belly to brain. He took huge bites, barely taking the time to chew between mouthfuls. "Where are you from?" Jacob understood the question, looked at the man, and shrugged. He took a slurp of the coffee and unexpectedly remembered drinking coffee with Julia. Her eyes crinkled as she laughed loudly at something or someone he couldn't see. Before he could examine the image, he pushed the thought of her from his mind. "You need help? You have family in these parts?" The old man waited for his response. Jacob silently finished the sandwich and looked down at the ground. "Listen, buddy, I don't know what your story is, but people will be wondering why you're hanging around here. You're going to have to move on," the man ordered. Jacob didn't move. "You speak English?" Jacob did the best he could. He nodded. "I take it your mama didn't teach you any manners," the man said. There was a long, uncomfortable moment of silence. The man shooed him like a stray dog. "Move! You can't stay here. Go home!" Jacob rubbed his chin. The stubble was coarse, uncomfortable to the touch. His face was unfamiliar to him. He couldn't bring himself to speak. He didn't care about this man. He didn't care about this town. He didn't care about his own exhausted and reeking body. He got up slowly and walked away from the church. Here we go.
Thank you. So we're now going to bring back our dynamic trio for